The term socialization essentially refers to the way we learn expected attitudes, behaviors, and values based on our interactions with other members of the community. This could be members of the community that are in formal roles to us, such as teachers, parents, and sports coaches, or it could be in more informal roles of essentially walking down the street and walking past someone, our neighbors, etc. The sociologist Charles Colley hypothesized that this exact same process of socialization depicts how we form a self-image about ourselves. He hypothesized this through his concept called the looking glass self. The looking glass self essentially states that how we view ourselves is essentially revised based on how we think other people must perceive us. In other words, Charles Colley determined that our self-image is essentially characterized by three main steps. Firstly, we evaluate how we must look to others. And secondly, we think of how others might perceive the way we look. In other words, what do they think of us? And then lastly, we then use these judgments to revise our own view of ourselves. It's important to note here that our self-image is not directly influenced by the opinions of others, but instead it's influenced by what we think the opinion of others must be about us.
Sympathetic introspection is an important part that contributes to Colley's looking glass self concept. Introspection means that we really spend time on thinking and better knowing how it's in our mind and what we feel. Also how others think about us through our imagination. There is a story about a little girl called Mary. May help you have a better understanding on this concept. So Mary is at a primary school. So look at this picture. She looks very gentle and quiet, right? However, she is angry. She is very naughty and outgoing in the school, but she is pretty quiet at home, especially when she spent time with her mom. Because when she was naughty at home, her mom used to show an angry face to her like this. So therefore, she guesses that maybe she is too naughty, so make her mom get angry with her, and even she may get a punishment because of this. So it's better for her to be more quiet and at home to avoid the potential punishment and make her mom be happy. From this story, we can say that when Mary gets along with her mom, so she will automatically put herself at her mom's place to imagine how her mom think about her behavior and what does her mom will react to Mary's action. Then according to her mom's facial expression, Mary will choose the best way that she think to get along with her mom.
In this sense, it is important to note that we can form our self-image based on both correct and incorrect perceptions about how others perceive us. For example, a soccer coach might give particularly harsh feedback to their soccer player who they think has extremely high potential to push them to be even better. However, the student receiving this feedback or the soccer player receiving this feedback might make an incorrect assumption about what that feedback means. Firstly, they might think that they appear like a bad soccer player to their soccer coach. Secondly, they must think that the soccer coach thinks that the student is not a very good soccer player at all or doesn't have a lot of potential. Thirdly, they revise their own self-image, thinking to themselves that they are not a good soccer player. This is the concept of Charles Colley's looking glass self in effect.